Dad In Cumbernauld was in the big thing, you know, back then. You know, after in the 2000 era, you know, 2000 was it 2006? I think it was. It was like the next big thing, you know. And Paul did it, so like I knew we had. Yep, of course, that was successful. You know, it was a delight.
Do you see yourself doing any other films?
Well, Paul, my director, initially called me up and he wanted me to do a movie with my girlfriend, you know, to start a movie fresh. We just had something. It was like me and Paul, we just came together like that, and we just bam. And I remember we were sitting down. I remember this day like it was yesterday. It was after we'd done the filming, and we sat after we seen each other, and Paul came to me the next day and he says, "Man, oh, you should have seen. We just done the filming, man. It was great. What are we going to call it?" And I thought, what are we going to call it? I don't know. Well, what is the film to you? What does it reminisce to you? What does it show to you when you watch it? And he says, well, we're doing stuff that we don't normally do, you know, we're acting immature and we're doing wacky things, and we're, you know, it's fresh.
But then I've already told my fans this. I'll come into Dad In Cumbernauld. There'll be time where I've got time off, and when I've got the funds and I'm not doing anything, I can just go, actually, what you up to this weekend? I'm off. Are you going to Dad In Cumbernauld? I could probably come in after the night shift, but then I could be coming in, going to sleep, and you could be coming in, waking up and going, yeah man, get up to Cumbernauld and that, you got money and all that, but yeah, I've got the money available and all that, paid all my rent, paid all my bills, got the dosh, you get up to Cumbernauld, yeah man, come on up man, get you final in an episode, and then I come up and I go, finally in an episode, and then there I'm in an episode, and then you go, you came back into Dad In Cumbernauld, how good does it feel, you know? I'm not finished with it completely, I will come back in.
I mean, there's always going to be those episodes that people talk about. They're going to talk about Tom and those are going to be the most like popular episodes. The Tom and the Bee, those are the ones that people always talk about.
Tom and the Bee, or Tom and the Wasp, technically actually.
Yeah.
It's a wasp, it's not a bee.
What happened that day? You got stung with the bee?
It's a wasp.
A wasp.
It's a difference between a bee and a wasp. It's a wasp. I don't know, it's something to do with the countryside wasps. They're different. Even your papa even says there's a difference between where you come from in the west to the kind of central part of Cumbernauld.
So different?
Some wasps are different in other parts of the country. Some wasps sting purely because they're going to die and they just need to land on somebody and sting it, because it's something to do with there's a lot of pollen in there. So pollen drives wasps insane. Wasps and then other insects go crazy because this nectar and this pollen is actually driving their. You think about us when we're like making love, right? Our sexual reproductions, we're crazy, right? Our thrive, our adrenaline, we're having sex, right? It's going crazy, isn't it? Because we know it's good. Well, that's what wasps are. When the nectar, that's driving them crazy. They're going really like, they need to just get a fix. They need to just land in something and get their needle in, because they know if they don't, then that's it. So then obviously one of the wasps obviously flew up my t-shirt that I didn't realise. We were out and it flew up my t-shirt and I didn't know, and then next minute it just jagged me underneath my arm, and I didn't know until I went like, what the hell, and just felt a nip, and then I went and then I went like that, and next minute wee wasp just fell down, and I just noticed it didn't have its wee needle, and its wee pin.
You had a lot of good times in Dad In Cumbernauld. Like you say, you enjoyed the Sunday school trip and all that kind of stuff.
Enjoyed the Sunday school trip. I enjoyed obviously the party Bing Me's Party.
Yeah, I enjoyed that as well.
Enjoyed that. Obviously, it's sad that Bing Me obviously passed away because he was a good lad. That knew him that was dressed up in the Tarzan type outfit. He passed away. He was a good lad. You had Craig and his sister.
Yeah.
And I mean, it'd be good to see them. I've seen them in a while.
I know it's.
Obviously, you said Craig's got a kid.
Yeah, he's got. I think he's got 4 kids.
4 kids now. You know what I mean?
I know it's a lot.
4 kids and obviously his sister. It'd be good to see her.
Well, it'd be like 10 years next year that you did Tom Law.
And then obviously, what about that club we used to go to? Is that ever been established back in a nightclub? Or
I don't know. I've not heard anything about that.
I mean, that was a cool nightclub, and we used to go there. It was awesome. This nightclub, man, just near a big parking lot. It'd be awesome, and
Well, it was good. It was good times.
yeah.
But now that you're doing Tom, so you've got that to think about.
Before we even did that, and after Bogus, Tom went, we both did Dad In Cumbernauld.
Both did Dad In Cumbernauld.
Dad In Cumbernauld took a lot of time, and it still does.
Dad In Cumbernauld, it was originally planned to just be a film to begin with, because I remember Paul etching it to be a film, but then Paul just thought, no, do you know what? Why not we just do it in episodes? Every time we come up here, we just do one episode after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. My thoughts are that Dad In Cumbernauld, I don't see Dad In Cumbernauld as a stepping stone for me. I saw Dad In Cumbernauld as the beginning of a bright career for me, you know. It was a thing that got me started. It was pushing me forward, you know. It was, as I say to people, you never really leave a show. So Dad In Cumbernauld I can always go back to, but it was kind of, Dad In Cumbernauld was the beginning of my kind of career when I was getting older, and I thought, I'm not in it as much because I don't really have the time because of work, so obviously I haven't been in it for a while.
The best chance they would get my movie. You got another would give us a phone call. So sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do. Worth asking, but when you're up. Oh well, then you'd be fucked at a neighbours. Because I could go like that to you. We'll get you jackal later. Just take me to the camera. This one. Say camera. We'll get you jackal later, Tom. You just take me to camera. HMV. Diddling. You get your jack later. You just take me to class.
it's just like, you know, that was me, you know.
That was us, especially since when we filmed it. Do you remember where we filmed it? We filmed it in we filmed it at the Glasgow,
It's all filmed in Glasgow.
and we filmed inside Virgin Megastores at the time. It's not even there anymore.
Done it in Virgin Megastores, which that store is currently closed now, and that store was Zavi. It was Virgin, and then it became Zavi, and then it became HMV, and now it's a closed store. It was up the stairs in the wee coffee bit that was in the middle floor, and no, it was good times. I remember we had like Cheers seasons and all that, and Frasier.
Yeah, we collected that, and there
Your
was
Papa and all that was there, and we were Papa and your dad. And
remember then there was a dancing drunk people. They were dancing drunk
they
mind.
were dancing drunk in the streets and all
I
that.
mind that.
Right?
One of the episodes that I prefer,
In
like
fact, in come to recall on that episode, did we not end up going to the Gorbals?
no, we did. Not in that episode. We went to the Gobbles and
Or was that
we went to the Gobbles in another episode.
on another episode? That
We went to the Gobbles for
it was that same year though?
no, that was 2006, and we got it was no, sorry, end of no, hold on, I'm getting lost.
It must have been 2004. I still had the long.
End of 2005 when you got Frasier season 5. When did the Frasier season 5 came out? Because we bought that
Yeah, that would have been 2005.
Christmas. I got
That would
Christmas.
have been Christmas 2005.
We bought that, and then that was when we were in the
yeah, that's
Gobbles.
right, and we went to Gorbals, that's right.
So, yeah, what's your general look back of all the things that Dad In Cumbernauld that you remember? Just you know, some of your favourite moments of Dad In Cumbernauld. What do you really? What's your general?
Just you know, being there, meeting your family for the first time, your papa, your dad, your auntie, obviously Helen, and then meeting kind of Helen's kids and that, and then meeting like friends of theirs and all that. Parties that we went to, Tracy's party, obviously Bogus Dad.
Do you remember like
So
any great moments that you'll always remember? That'll always like the party. Remember you were talking about the party.
like the party, you know, that was a great moment. That was like really fun, you know. That was a good party. Like that will not come in much anywhere, you know. And then obviously meeting that boy that Tracy knew that passed away. Obviously he was funny. Dean, his name was, I think it was.
Dean.
He was a fun guy, you know. Like he was really a laugh. And then there was like obviously we went to the nightclub that used to be up there in Cumbernauld, which was pretty good.
I know. It was really. There were good moments. I mean, now obviously, some of it for me, I remember like some of the good episodes people keep talking about. One of them was obviously Bogus Dad, as you say. Tom the Bee. When the episode you get stung. Remember the Sunday school trip?
Sunday school trip. That's right. That was quite an interesting one. That was that came long ago. That was the one we're on the bus.
Yeah.
And we're all carrying on. We're all wrestling and all that and stuff. And
On the trampolines, remember?
that was like, and then we got lost trying to get back to the bus, but we luckily found the place to go.
Yeah, I remember we got lost when we weren't filming. We got lost in the because we went into the town.
Aye, we went to the
And we
town.
couldn't find our way back.
And then we went to where the bus was parked, and the bus wasn't parked there. And then we wait a minute, it wasn't parked there, but it was. We're up in the wee hallway, the wee hall that's up there, the wee city kind of hall. We went our way up, and there was a bus there. And we're like, right, okay, we should have found it. That's good, thank God.
I know. Some really good moments for me personally. I mean, I remember other things. I mean, the time you got stung with a wasp, that was the first time you got stung. Mind. And you had to get vinegar and just slot it on. I also remember some other good ones. Obviously, Tomalina is another one that everybody loves.
Yeah.
Lizana, just honestly, hands down, she said it was her favourite episode. Still to this day. And I think ever since that episode, it changed the look of Dad In Cumbernauld. It changed the way.
It changed the perception of it.
And I mean, that's to this year. It's 10 years ago now since it'll be 10 years ago this year.
10 years ago this year,
That the Tomalina was shot. What does that? I just looking back at that episode. I mean, that was a whole weekend.
But you got to
We
look,
shot that.
you got to look back at that and go like, we're so immature, but back then you got to go, we wouldn't do that now compared to back then.
That's the thing. That's a funny. I mean, funny. It was. I think the whole thing I liked about that weekend. That weekend was so good. I mean, we went into.
I mean, back then you never had growth, you never had beard and nothing. Your hair was all short.
Yeah.
You never had a beard.
Yeah, did you?
I had long hair.
Yeah.
I had long hair. I never really had growth, but I had long hair. You always had short hair because you always used to let it grow long, but then you'd get till to get it short, and then you'd get it cut short.
Yeah. I'm gonna go mine back in.
I mean, now look at you, man. Now you've got growth, and you're like, I'm just letting it grow, just letting my hair
I'm gonna let my hair go.
And I mean, back then, that wouldn't happen. Back then, it'd be like, no. Paul's like, no for long hair, no for long hair, no for growth, beard or anything. And me, I just didn't have short hair for a long time. I always had long, and I got it cut a couple of times. I was like, right, get it cut. People say I look better with my hair short, which is okay. Sometimes I agree. Yeah, I do look a bit better with my hair cut short.
Kiss my big buns.
Tom told me that he wished he had been born a woman.
And you have to go and tell my secret to him?
Well, he told me this year that
It's a secret!
he wishes that he had been born a woman.
It's a secret
Apparently
between
women have
girls.
better lives because men are just sad. Look at them, they're just sad.
You know it's the secret that's between girls. How could you do that?
Your hands off me. That's abuse.
Not abuse. Now you get slapped by a woman.
Obviously.
There's even Tomalina, we called it Tomalina. It was titled that.
When I
Don't you?
Dressed up in rags.
I did it for a joke. I made no offence to women in general, but I just wanted to dress up like women for a laugh.
That actually became Lizana's most. Actually, Lizana has said that's became one of her most famous, funniest. She says it's the best one she's ever seen,
Well, that's
and
good.
it's her popular.
I like that to be. I like to have people to kind of, like that. If she likes that, then I'm happy. But I did it for a gag, something laugh to make, to just. To give the show a wee bit of something different, because obviously it was something different, something wacky and crazy, something that...
Don't laugh at me.
It's alright. It's alright, I'll take a picture. Okay, I haven't taken a picture.
No, you have.
I haven't. Do I look like a woman?
Of course I do.
He actually, his face does it. Can't believe it's you.
Who do you think it is, sister? Sister Hermione? Check out that dress, girlfriend.
It's a secret like that you always wanted to do.
That's a secret between girls, you know. You're not supposed to
So
tell
you're
that to
admitting
anyone.
that it's a secret.
Secret between girls, not the guys.
But at the same time, there was some really, really good moments. I mean, Tom Alina, when we shot that episode,
Tom Law was just a kind of really it was a kind of piss take, but you know.
Tom Alina was fun.
No, but you really, if you look at it, no, it was a piss take because it was me taking apart from Bachelor Party and throwing that in there. You know, it was that.
It was
It was
But
that.
it was really, really good because it was just you doing that.
It's just me doing it.
Bye.
And it was that was it. That was
That was really good.
I mean,
Because there's that moment in the episode where you watch it and it's just you doing it. By the way, my name is Tim. Bye.
it was just, you know, it was mad. It was crazy. It, hard to believe 10 years that was.
Yeah, 10 years.
You did.
I'd rather kiss the wall.
No, please don't. They're my walls. So yeah.
Kiss the spots.
No, secretly you did. People just never told you.
What about Tom Alina? Do you remember anything fond about that episode?
Tom Law, yeah. Tom Law was just something I just threw together, you know, just a bit of fun, you know.
According to everybody, even Lizana, it's been the favourite episode of Dad In Cumbernauld from around the last 13 years of the show. And it still gets talked about. And now that obviously it's on, people have been watching it, enjoying it very much. The comedy is just brilliant. Your timing of coming out in that dress and all that, and doing all these lines from things like Bachelor Party and stuff like that, these one-liners that you did was genius, man, and probably still will probably still be talked about for years to come.
Yeah, it was just spur of the moment, you know. Anne was just talking about how she done her nails, and I think she was talking about nails, and she was talking about something about like dressing up and all these kind of weird dresses and all that, and that just got me in the notion, an idea, you know. I was like, maybe I'd dress up, man, you know, and really give this Dad In Cumbernauld something to show, you know, give it a weird look, you know. And I just thought, you know, Tom Law, hell of it, you know. It's just something obviously it was at the point thinking it, you know, I was just obviously immature, but looking back at it now it's quite funny, but obviously it's something that I couldn't recapture, you know. I wouldn't be able to recapture it.
No, it was 2007. It was great.
I'm just play my music. You just. You stop. What is singing? Oh. I don't know what you're putting this thing in. I'm sure you'll say
It was lying there and just in the Paul just says it's a wasp in. I mean, what in the... And I thought it's nip it, threw it away.
let's see.
So you see the mark.
Another episode that you done
You'll survive.
that we never really kind of saw, but you got stung with a bee.
I got stung, no, it wasn't a bee, it was a wasp, and
Stung filming that episode.
I got stung in a wasp because I found out that wasps in Cumbernauld were different to wasps in other areas, parts of Scotland. Wasps in parts of Cumbernauld, they don't have to sting you on parts of your flesh, skin that's open, like my hands. Like a wasp doesn't have to just land in your hands and sting you. It could actually like go up your t-shirt or hide anywhere and sting you. So I kind of found that out because I looked that up and found that wasps in certain areas, a lot of wasps always tend to go for the upper parts of your body, like your neck, or they go for your legs or whatever. But I found out that a lot of Cumbernauld wasps, by looking it up online, there's a research done, and a lot of people that have been stung in Cumbernauld all get stung over their upper
parts of the regions of the body. Very low cases were lower parts of it, like legs, and a lot were kind of hands, but mostly it was their body parts. So I thought that was quite strange because like I've never been stung before, so it was like I was expecting to get stung in the neck or stung in the hand, and it was the most unusual place. It was right underneath my armpit, and it was like I had a t-shirt on. It was so weird. I had a t-shirt on, and I got stung underneath here. And it was like, wow, but then I obviously knew after I got stung, I'd said to Paul's gran that, you know, I know like vinegar and stuff and all that does help it and stuff, so Paul's gran was just so helpful. She gave me vinegar and stuff and slot it on and all that, and I could feel the kind of swelling. I even felt some of the poison come out. I could feel it, man, you know, it was, and then after a while obviously it had kind of healed away and it swelling went down, but that's a fond memory of Dad in Cumbernauld.
Basically become the undead, and you basically wouldn't see if you died, you wouldn't see if your mum would, like, see you were a zombie and you were going up to your mum and your mum goes, Paul, it's me. So you wouldn't know it's her, you would just look at her as food, you would just go and you would try to attack her and bite her. You wouldn't realise who she is. So zombies don't recognise who their families are. Okay, asshole. Captain Mr. Ball, Captain Gale. Asshole. Should be equal then?
They are totally stagnant. There is no evidence of any progress as far back as... Captain Jarvis, we'll have a talk. Before I do, it must be done.
Another fond memory of Dad in Cumbernauld is when we went out on the car and we went and watched the planes come by.
Oh yeah, we just watched the planes at the Glasgow airport.
Watched the planes at Glasgow airport, and we went to a wee bit and just watched them all, and it was...
Another fond memory, you would say, you'd probably say, we went to Falkirk Wheel, mind?
Went to Falkirk Wheel, yeah.
And you used to say it was the ducks, the what was it? Rosie and Jim.
It was, yeah. It was.
Wah.
Rosie and Jim. Rosie and Jim, man. Remember? That's what I remember. That's what I
When you went up to Cumbernauld, when you did a lot of things, when you went to one of your favourite ones you used to talk about was the Falkirk Wheel. You used to like going to that one?
Yeah. That was an awesome day. That was a really good day with your grandpa. Good fond memories of that.
What do you miss about probably not being a big part of the show that you used to be all the years ago? What do you miss about being?
I just miss coming up, and then I miss when we used to like go up. We'd go up at a weekend, and every weekend would be different, and then by a weekend we would go right through to the nightclub through there, and we'd have a crack time in the nightclub through there, and then, you know, it would just be awesome. And then back home, and then if we go through Glasgow, you'd always get a bus straight back through to your gran and grandpa. It was brilliant.
Made in good time.
There you go. That's a bit of a hill, isn't it? There's tight there. And it lowers you down to there. It's amazing, isn't it? I've never been up here to see it. It's quite a sight to see, isn't it? They're coming from all over the world. You know that
The Rick and the to chicks with big tits.
to girls with big tits.
Real tits, good 80s.
Don't tell me you like the You really like it. I have a couple boys myself very
Would you notice that
That was that weekend we were talking about, remember, because it was that weekend we were talking about, you know what, that's the reason why I copied that whole...
Because that was the weekend you brought up.
That was the weekend I brought up. But... that's why I copied it, because I thought, you know, that's quite funny.
Where the heck's that in Blue?
Exactly.
Don't believe it! Mrs. Rick Gasco! You're getting married. Seems like only yesterday I showed you how to give a blowjob.
I'll give you a different I'm from Decatur, Illinois, and I am swag debonair. I got this boss curly, dark, black hair. Because you never say me.
Do you miss Dad In Cumbernauld at all now that you're on your own show?
No, I suppose I do. You always kind of miss the good memories of being up there and being with your Mum and Papa and your dad, excuse me, with your dad and going trips out in the car and all that, going to the nightclub that's no longer there up there in Cumbernauld, and be able to travel through to Glasgow, which doesn't take long from there, and see all the lovely kind of houses that are up there that are so expensive, man, and like obviously there's a new road that takes you up there, there's a new kind of road up there, so I do really miss it, but as I told you in the last interview, like, I'm not completely gone for it. I can always come back, I can always be there, I can always kind of just appear, I can always go, right, Paul, when you go to Cumbernauld, let's do a couple of videos, let's get me there with the family again, let's do it, and let's have a good day. What we're going to do when we're up there, let's do something, right, let's do something that's kind of good and a day out, something that we'll remember that we can video, like go somewhere, go to some part of Scotland, go on the seaside, you know, go away, up that way in Cumbernauld, so we can go way up north. We wanted to be a day out away up to Stirling away, up to see the bloody beaches there. You could go away to Inverness, or you could go away the other side, some of the other lochs and all that, you know, you could do all that, so there's options to do. I mean, I'm
So what about like thoughts of Dad In Cumbernauld then?
Thoughts on Dan In Cumbernauld. I will be coming back on the show.
Go.
Yes. What? Go what?
Deco, slide in, big jump, go. When are you going back to Cumbernauld? That's what everybody wants to know. When you move back?
Well, I spoke to Lisanna, says I'm going to try and get up like soon. I said like my big birthday's coming up, the big 30th. next month, which is going to be big and explosive. So, no, that'll be good. Obviously, that'll be super.
Beak is really sharp. You wouldn't dare stick your fingers in it? No. Hello. 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 Take your chin out. Hello. 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 Hello, Buster. Hello. 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 Just keep doing it. Buster. Where are you from? Here, just talking something. What's up? How are you? I'm fine. How are you? Why is he upside down? Where are you from? No, hello, my name is Buster. Please say hello to me. I was born in Northern. Hello, Buster. Hello, Buster. Hello. Hello, Buster. Hello, Buster.
Third year you started going up to Cumbernauld and things like that, and that's when it started getting a wee bit more, seeing a bit more of you, seeing what you're like, and letting people see you now. As I said to you, a couple of my favourite episodes, I've mentioned it before and many times before to you. Tom the Bee is one of them. That's one of my favourite episodes, along with Tom Alina and Sunday School Trip. Mm-hmm. Those are, if I was to pick three, if somebody was to say you have to pick 3 episodes for a special DVD or something like that, or special showing, those would be my episodes. Tom the Bee, Tom Alina, and the Sunday School Trip. I think those are my favourite episodes overall. I would stick them in a sort of category. Yeah. And of course, the rest history. But that's my favourite episodes of you. There's just so many good ones. I mean, we had so many good times. I just wish that we could go back and do it, but you know.
Yep, definitely.
So what do you think?
Well, definitely. There are some good picks. Mine's probably Bogestad, just purely because it was a great day and it's just actually a fantastic episode. I'd probably say my other favourite episode would be probably the Tracy's birthday party.
Yeah.
That's one of my favourite episodes.
Yeah. Tracy's birthday party.
And
I think that was split into 2 parts. That was part 1 and part 2.
That's split into 2 parts.
But yeah, I know what you're saying. Tracy's birthday party.
That was kind of one of the first episodes that was ever split into 2 parts, was it not?
Aye. You might be right. Aye.
And then what else did we do?
There was loads of
I say that the episode when I was with your partner. With your partner, was it Hillsville we went to, or was it Lost?
Yeah.
Went to the Lost Pier.
Yeah.
Great date. And then you've obviously got Tom Alina and whatnot that are also up there as well, but I like to go out and be with your partner and whatnot, because I thought it was great to have them involved, because they are what the show's about. It's Tom Alina.
do you think?
I don't know, I mean, I say that as well. I mean, me personally, it's a tough one because how do you take it? You kind of say thanks, but then you kind of feel sorry for Dad In Cumbernauld because that is a good show as well, and it kind of it makes you go, well, you're okay, maybe you appreciate it more, but you still got to like Dad In Cumbernauld. It's a good show. Personally, it's the older series as a Dad In Cumbernauld were just great. And I can never stay away from the show. Never ever. It's the most I will come back to it. It's just I said this a way back and I'll still say it. My mind always keeps it in there. My mind always keeps stuff what I always say way back in the past. Keeps it always there what I remembered. Dad In Cumbernauld is not finished for me. Dad In Cumbernauld, I pay homage to it because it pushed me onto a different, it opened up another door for me to kind of go, right, you've not got time in your hands to go away up to Cumbernauld all the time every weekend. You've got obviously your life and job and whatnot and stuff, so here's an opening for you, here's the prospect of, you know, doing your own show. But then it paid homage to, what if you could bring people that was in Dad In Cumbernauld into your Tom series? Then it shows you them there, then they're getting their wee appearance. But then also as well, which me and you discussed one time, what if we do a Tom series, like a Tom series crossover with Dad In Cumbernauld, where it's like both of them come together?
That would be great.
Tom, and how is that going for you? It's going good.
As I said though, I keep telling you, Dad In Cumbernauld isn't really dead yet for me, I can go back to it. If I choose, if I get time to go to it, I can go back to it.
I know, but focused on your own show.
But focusing on your own show and also going and doing something else can be achieved. You just make the time to fit it in. And if you fit it in, then you go, great, you fit it in, brilliant. It's just depending on getting time when you're off and I'm off and the weekend, and then going, right, you going through Dad In Cumbernauld, fancy coming up with me, man? My dad's picking me up, or you know, I'm just going to get a train up to Cumbernauld, fancy coming up with me? Aye man, sure man, let's go up and, you know, or do you fancy going through, say, Lausanne or whatever?
You do have like, I mean, for so far Tom, and you in the first season you had Lizana, the second series of Tom you had Ryan as a guest star, third series of Tom you had Andrea, and now the fourth series you're going to have Milan and Papa reprising their visits to see you. You know, so it's like you saw them and they're doing the same thing for you, and reverse, which is pretty cool. I don't know how many more years you'll do Tom, whether it will last for so long or whatever, who knows, but
Don't know, we'll see how it goes.
exactly. You know, some good times. Now that last year you did your own small series, Tom, and doing series 2 this year, what do you think are you going to bring to that that's different from Dad In Cumbernauld, that you'll still separate?
I don't know, just probably the lifestyle, the way I live now is different from what I lived back then. You know, I was living differently when I was back then. You know, back then when I was coming through with you, it was staying with my mum, and it was just I had weekends there to go and come through with you and all that. Now that I'm here, stay here, you know, it's like I've got a job now and all that, so it's completely different, you know, my lifestyle's totally changed, everything's just, you know, I've got things to do and things to keep me busy, you know, so...
You had your cousin and a few videos with you.
My cousin and a few videos made me, yeah.
Bowling and...
Yeah.
feel like you moved on to Tom now? How do you feel that shows changed your life in a sort of sense?
It's good because I try to get. I mean, a lot of my friends make fun of me for all these things that I do, but I show these films and these episodes in a way to let people see, you know, what fun things I can do in my life, that I'm not just stuck in the house all day playing computer games or, you know, go to work every day. I mean, I'm going away out there and doing stuff.
People could just make fun of you just for that as well, you know, so it's just kind of like,
no, but
we'll never listen to people make fun of you.
But nobody's going to make fun of you if you go away, like, away up to Luss and you're away up at the kind of beachside. Nobody's going, because you're enjoying a day, you're at the beachside, so nobody's really going to make fun of you. They'll make fun of you if you done an episode if you're going to like a comic or something, or pure geeky, like you're near toys again or whatever, and then make fun of you.
See, I don't like people bother me like that, you know.
See, I try not to, but see, because like people that I know that Lance knows, and then they know me as well, and then I meet them, it's hard because you can't get out of that. You're kind of, you see them, they're there, so you see them, so you can't really escape it. You get it a lot of the time, you get it day in day out, so it's kind of like, I don't try to know where to bother me, but when you get it day in day out, it's kind of like, it's tough in a way to get away from it, because they just keep bringing it up. Oh, when you're doing your next video, you know, all the toys and whatever, and then you're like,
maybe they just like to watch it, maybe they're secretly fans and they just...
But you're like, what the hell are you talking about? And I'm like, and then each day they bring it up and you're like, ugh.
Well, you know...
Let it die, just stop talking about it, let it die, but...
Yeah, I know, because that's like his real genes, his real
Serve the public trust, protect the innocent, uphold the law. Stay out of trouble. Trust the gun, you are under arrest. You're coming with me. Come quietly or there will be...
You need a fucking Terminator one, mate, on his big Harley. Remember that one I says to you? Remember we were watching it and he jumps on a bike with his glasses, he puts his glasses on and does that. I was like, that's an ideal one.
There is one.
Is there?
Aye, his eye lights up through the glasses.
Yes, I say that to him, I was like, I had the ideal one to have in your wee fucking car.
Tom's?
The bike.
Aye, the bike.
Big motorbike one.
What's your gun?
Aye, fine. I want the house, you're good. I want the first one.
Nah, you'll not get that, mate. Chance. With the battle damage one, stop it.
Okay.
That's what he's talking about.
No, I'm talking about the first.
Aye, the battle damage one.
No, I'm talking about the first one.
So you're talking about the nightclub version? I've been saying the guy says to me, it comes out a couple of days ago, says I can only just this month. There's more people like it.
Tell him hold it for next month. Tell him hold it for next month and I'll give him the money.
They're cramping figures that you've got there, really are cramping hot toys.
So, getting back to the main point at hand, God knows what they want to be, if they want to be involved in this series 4, a Tom, if it's for laughs and giggles, or if it's purely they want to be involved in it for, you know, kind of be something spontaneous where they can be and go, yeah, I was a part of that involved. So I don't know, I just I look at it as like a kind of a forward step in the right direction, like and up there, we'll do something, like let's do something that's kind of good and a day out, something that we'll remember that we can video, like go somewhere, go to some part of Scotland on the seaside, you know, go away, we're up that way in Cumbernauld, so we can go way up north. We wanted a day away up to Stornoway, up to see the bloody beaches there. You could go away to Inverness, or you could go away the other side to some of the other lochs and all that, you know, you could do all that. So there's options to do. I'm enjoying what I'm doing now with Tom's series. Tom's series, the new like 3 and new 4's possibly going to start like sometime in the next couple of months, but it's hard to balance them both in.
What's your thoughts when I actually get emails and people saying that they prefer your show as to Dad In Cumbernauld?
I don't know, I mean, I say that as well. Me personally, it's a tough one, because how do you take it? You kind of say thanks, but then you kind of feel sorry for Dad In Cumbernauld, because it is a good show as well, and it makes you go, well, yeah, okay, maybe you appreciate it more, but you still got to like Dad In Cumbernauld. It's a good show.
I'll buy all the food in the top of the size of height 4 pies maybe. So what I say was, however, I hide all the food and I'll be covered in 4 pies and it covers it. I eat pies, pies in a cupboard, I didn't hide my food. It's a cupboard, that's a cupboard where I normally put the pies in. When you have a food pies up there, never. See when I have two pies, he's talking about it, he's talking about just in a fire. I had pies and beans, so I had pies and beans of it, I've got 2 pies of it. So okay, food comes go up. I'm going to say the couple. And it goes. Anyway.
Yeah.
Where do you see Tom now that you've stopped doing the series?
I don't really know, you know. I've always, you know, what do I want to do, you know. Eventually just put it on hold and maybe get back to filming it once you've got a bit of spare time, I've got a bit of spare time. You know, what if we both get a bit of spare time, you know, what if we do maybe some point take a wee adventure back up to Cumbernauld, maybe, you know, get me, you know, maybe back into wee episodes here and there, you know, going wee trips out and all that with your grandpa and your dad and whatnot and all that, you know. I've always looked at that, and there are always still possibilities. Once I've got a wee bit of spare time in my hand, you know, you can always ping me a message, hey man, what you up to? You know, Cumbernauld, let's go to Cumbernauld. And
Definitely, that sounds great.
Because I like, as I say, it's like I can get loads of spare time. I can have like annual leave and get bits, get my shifts and all that organised, and like near the latter end of April time, I'm kind of off for like 12 days, so like, you know, I've got all that spare time. I've got that spare time to do, you know, simple if you've got I don't know, maybe that during that period you've got a lot of home coming out, you know, always just go, oh, you're free that weekend, you know. Let's go up Cumbernauld, man. Let's, you know, hey, go, aye, sure, we up Cumbernauld, and that way you've got your camera.
Definitely miss those old days.
I mean, bit of filming. Cumbernauld.
Definitely miss those old
It's done 2 seasons and 3rd season's due out soon. It's just basically me just giving a insight on my life and what I'm kind of doing and what's going on in the world at home these years. So as I say to people out there, you know, it's me who I am is what I am. You know, I'm like a general bubbly friendly guy that's out there, and I do my washing, do my taxis, get my food, do cleaning, whatnot, go to work, you know, do the all sorts and all that, exercise, whatever. But the whole insight of me is I am the same person as I was back then, but I'm more mature. Back then, Dad In Cumbernauld, I was giddy, I was immature, I was just, you know, didn't have a care in the world. But now I've got a lot of responsibility, so I had to drag them on and say, right, I'm 29 now, I need to just be more mature. But I always have that giddy adolescence, childish type of side of me as well, which I let out now and again, but peanut fucking fetish something. I get peanut fetish something.
Peanut fetish?
I need a fetish for peanut butter.
Okay.
Lazy for peanut butter. Right? I'll peanut butter. Peanut butter.
Tom, come here. No, come here, as in. Right, wait me announcement. I've made it, let's go. You've announced series 4.
You've lost me, what?
You've announced series 4.
Yeah, announced it in an interview.
So how are you feeling about series 4?
I'm feeling good because you're in it.
But I'm always going to be, because I'm going to be a main character very soon. But apart from that, how do you feel about series 4?
I feel alright about it, aye.
Feel like Mary an answer on that.
That's an answer.
See, I'm going to be the comedy guy in this.
Aye.
Yeah, of course not. So, series 4 will be on, when's it going to be on?
August of 2018.
August 2018. We've got a long time to go to then. So you end to say from now to that year sort of thing.
Yeah, just I say all my viewers keep watching, you know.
Well,
thanks for viewing.
Personally, I would say keep watching all the videos from 17, 16, 15 year wise.
So about 16, 17.
Right, so keep watching from then. Watch all the videos you can. Subscribe. Like the videos if you really want to. Keep that going. And I'm very happy if you keep that going. Obviously with a new series coming, I'm very happy with that. But watch the series before, because you watch them, you will want to watch the series after.
Right, so
play this card face down.
Yep.
And this card here in my left pendulum is on the scale 2. Okay. So basically how that works is the numbers either side, the red and blue number, as the pendulum scale. Basically when I have a monster's zone, left and right, I can special summon the monsters with levels in between those numbers. So say if I have a 2 and a 7, I can summon monsters level 3 to 6. Special summon. Right. Straight out.
And obviously if I move out and put stuff into storage for the time being from January to October, what it means is I'm not forking out a fortune on staying in that flat. You know, I've got money. I'll have money to do stuff with, man. You know, I mean, I just recently got my card there, my bank card just recently got expunged there, which meant it was obviously an overdraft and it just got all cleared and wiped out and it's back down to zero now. So.
Dr. Grant. My dear Dr. Grant. Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Great scenes in movie history, man.
He's listening.
You sit down. Is that Jurassic Park? Oh my god. These balls. Is it the long next? Oh shit. Sure. Let's think about it,
We're going to part of this Tom series, so like, just be yourself. You can be yourself, bit slagging each other, but don't just slag that one person the whole time, the same joke. You know, start firing a couple of new jokes in, start being spontaneous. You know, do things you wouldn't do, and you know, kind of show you're enjoying the day. Don't just always be about slagging each other. You know, show you're enjoying the day up here and all that and stuff. And if a day like that, for example, pans out when we're doing Tom Series 4 and they're involved in it, then it should make for a good episode. But if you video it and it's all a mockery and they're just slagging each other and just silly things and all that, and they're just doing daft things, and you're obviously laughing when you're videoing it, and they just keep slagging, and then you see me getting really anxious or upset and I do that to you, then that means no, scrap that. They're just made into a mockery. Let's video them again. We'll give them another chance. Always one chance. We'll give them more chance. If they don't get with it again, then they won't be involved in it.
I do remember back in the day, man, in school, that place was the first bit to come. You had everything.
Oh, I know.
Because I remember you used to have the big glass things, the big glass camera things that had the suits armour and all that.
Yeah.
That used to be in there, and you used to walk around like a maze. Before you would get into bits like these, you'd have to walk around it and walk all the way around and look at all the bits before you would get in. Because there was a bit.
That's the way it used to be.
But obviously they've got to change it, and they've got the times, don't they?
Like they put these computers in.
I don't know, exactly. Put these computers in, but so that's amazing table all day look at this place.
My next probably interview when it gets done will probably be in my big brother's house. It'll be in the spare room of his. I'll be doing it there, and you know, I'll have that room. Got that room all to myself.
Are you going to miss this house?
Going to miss it, aye. It's going to be sad to see it go, but what can I do? It's the landlord and he wants to take it back because he's
got to do sort these business and whatnot do, so we're only renting it, so it'd be different if we bought it, then that would have been it, you know what I mean? We would have stayed here, but it's a part of life, I suppose. Learning process, you know, you move on, you get a place, try not to get too attached to it, you know, you've got to move on.
So good idea, no? So let's look at it.
Had to end it, they had to come to a climactic ending, which they did, they had became a hero. Fucking unreal. So, look at that. What's protect the innocent, uphold the law. Stay out of trouble. Drop the gun, you're under arrest.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate go.
£116 free delivery. And I was
Every child must be made aware. Every child must be made to care enough for his
pretty quick. Mirage, what one's Mirage again? I can't remember Mirage. I should know it, but I don't. So I'm rusty, man. I'm supposed to get killed easily. It's rusty a wee bit. How do you get a shot at me there? Wasn't even fucking. Maybe that didn't even kill him. Looks a bit. Oh, yeah, it did, but. Man.
Tom check into production. Still get time to take off for work. I've still got annual leave to use up for April, so I can use time off and I can go right man. I can back up.
I've worked in costumes like
came, but I haven't seen it, man.
We'll get photos of it.
I'll send you photos, but I'll probably not unbox it tonight, man. But I was kind of wanting you to see it.
No, you can always unbox it maybe one day. Save it to like. Save it to Tuesday.
Oh, are you busy tomorrow night? Cause I finish work.
Probably not tomorrow night. No, depend. Don't think that should be. I should be.
If you're not busy tomorrow night, I come home for work or whatever.
I should be still free.
I could unbox it and show you. Oh man. Are you collecting that? It's just like, let people get to you, man.
Exactly. I mean, they go. It's toys, but it's no toys to me. To me, they're in a glass cabinet and they're not
collectibles.
They're not getting played. They're no toys. They're company's hot toys. They're actual figures. They're figures / statues. You can.
I would honestly
pose them up like statues. So they're.
I would honestly need you grow some balls or something, man, and man up and just like say, listen. It's like people are saying already, they'll really laugh at you for collecting hot toys. I mean, they've been laughing at you for years since you've been collecting hot toys. Like, so what? You enjoy it? You know what I mean?
I did. Well, like I had Gary Brownlee come in. Obviously Gary Dickey, it's called Gary Brownlee. I had him come in with Van home, and he looked and he's like, man, he's like, I'm looking at some of your hot toys. He's like, Darth Vader, man, awesome. Look at that. Oh, look, Harrison Ford, and he's like, oh, look up, and he's like, wow, look at Star Wars, some of them you've got. And
yeah. Well, they're not making fun of you then when they're standing there seeing it. You know what I mean? But it's alright to stand there and go, make fun of it and that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that people should be making fun of somebody for something they enjoy.
You know what we've had the discussion before, some people are weird. We've had this discussion before. People are weird. People just, how people can...
But people are always going to be weird.
No, but how can people do that and do that in front of your face, but they'll do it behind your back?
I don't know why.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9.
Oh, you must be in pain, son.
Oh.
You must be in pain.
Oh man, stomach. That's how good you feel, but oh, is it up, man? Just you shake it off.
Probably games, aye, but even that, how can you slag somebody for games? Because most of
How can you slag somebody for collecting hot toys or collecting Blu-rays or anything like that? Because lots of people do it now. Lots of people, hundreds of people are out there.
But the group that play Rainbow Six, we just look at something to slag somebody for. It's like Van Hong gets slagged for in his house. He collects so much stuff. Van Hong's got like aftershaves, deodorants.
There you go. He likes to collect aftershaves and deodorants. You just say I like.
You walk into his toilet, literally just a whole hanging just like that, full of aftershaves and deodorants. And watches, and then you go, well, this is my £2,000 watch, but I don't really like it. And you're like, what? What? You're like, what the hell? Just like, Van Hong, what the...
You just need to man up, mate. Grow a pair of balls.
No, I don't listen to him, but I don't listen to him at all, but I hate when they constantly go on about it.
What else is then?
No, just generally go on about that, but I hate when they constantly go on about it. They go on about it.
They just make fun of them back.
read anymore. There's so many. There's obviously stuff with slamming balls and medicine balls. You squat down, pick it up, lift it up to your chin and then slam down and then repeat it. That's really hard going. There's slam ball off the wall. You basically get the slam ball in the same position, squat position, bring it down, up to your chin, stretch it up to the throat, up against the wall. You catch it and bring it back down and slam it, but mind this ball is heavy, this is slam balls, this is heavy, and catch that, slam it down, and it's not an easy task.
So what's next for you, like in your personal life, that people don't know about, that's fans of yours, a lot of subscribers and fans want to know what's next for you, outside Dad In Cumbernauld, outside anything you've ever done in maybe movies and stuff like that, or TV or anything like chat shows? What's next for you in your personal life that's going on that you can share with us?
Well, personal life. Personal life. This weekend coming, managing director Paul, he has a wedding, so we're going to try and cram this Hot Toys Talking Wednesday night. We're going to get that up for you, for the people that view it. We'll try and get that done. Saturday, my Paul's got he's got a wedding, his friend's wedding, Lausanne. He's got a wedding. I have my personal life. I've got a lock stock up in Ardlui with my cousin, because it's his leaving do, because he's going away to Africa for 6 months. So I've got that. So
did you find out what's happening with your house? Are you keeping it on? Did you just get
going to try and keep it on? I have to go around and talk to the owner to try and sort stuff out.
Hello.
You know, it's just brown to be flat, and it's going to miss that couch, sitting there, waking up every morning and sitting on that couch and watching the TV and going out and making some food and just getting out of my room as well and playing my computer. You know, just loads of things going to miss. You know, it's.
If there was one fond memory you could take away from this house that you'll always remember, what will it be?
One fond memory. That's hard. I'd probably say all the time spending probably with Lance and his kid, you know, spending just time here, and the fond memories we had, just seeing him open his presents, and you know, having him do Easter egg hunts and doing whatnot, you know, that's just really fond memories, you know, just, you know, they you remember, you know, you kind of keep them in your head. But just it makes you sad, because when you're like, I'm not going to get up here and walk down through here and sit on the couch, and you just feel it's like a part of you you're losing, it's like a part of you inside you're losing. It's like it just makes you kind of really sad in a way.
I know.
You must have felt the same when you left your flat up in Bon Hill.
Oh, I was glad to leave that place.
No, I know, but you must have felt sad leaving it at first, when you were leaving it and you looked and it was all pure empty though, and you're just like, you know, this is it, memories made here, but you know, that's it. You must have felt a wee bit of sadness just saying bye-bye to it and then moving, you know. Like when I left my room in my mum's, you know, it was small, couldn't live there all my life, but I felt sad moving out because it was a room I've had for years.
Yeah.
But Tom Series 6 has come to an end, so this is my old flat where I used to say, just you know, doing a wee send off here. You know, Paul's obviously ending Tom Series 6, you know, he's making this the last, he's not really got time on his hands with working a lot and stuff. Maybe, you know, once me and him got time, you know, might we cut it back, you know, bring it back. But right now it's got put on hold because I just, you know, him working, me working, we're not really seeing a lot of each other. So, you know, I said to him, you know, I'd be willing to happily do anything else, you know, appear on, you know, Dan In Cumbernauld, appear on, you know, anything, just pop up, you know, here and then, you know. I'm not going to be totally out the camera like for long, you know. I'll pop up now and again when, you know, when I'm asked or when I'm free, whatever. So